If you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is being there listening here on your Ozark Sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for the St. Louis Blues.
Be with us Sunday afternoon at noon as KSMO Radio will air a special year in review feature program called Agriculture in 2023, the Brownfield Ag Year in Review, sponsored exclusively by Vital Farms. The program will be hosted by anchor and reporter Megan Grebner as she'll take a look back over the entire year of the top agricultural news and events from 2023. The program begins at 12 noon and is an exclusive presentation of KSMO Radio and Vital Farms, wishing everyone a happy and prosperous 2024.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, we have sunny skies and a beautiful day ahead of us today, but better enjoy it because listen to this weather forecast. Those sunny conditions are going to continue today. Our high temperature will be near 43, and southerly winds will be 9 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. But then tonight, scattered sprinkles and flurries up until about 1 a.m., then scattered snow showers. Yes, S-N-O-W, snow showers. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Clouds will be increasing. We'll have a low around 34 degrees, and southerly winds will be 9 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 28 miles per hour. And our wind chill value tonight will be as low as 27 degrees. Tomorrow, snow showers are likely before 10 a.m., then rain and snow showers likely between 10 and 2, then scattered snow showers after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation tomorrow is 70% with little or no snow accumulation expected. We'll be mostly cloudy tomorrow with a high near 37 and southerly winds be around 9 miles per hour, becoming westerly during tomorrow afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 18 miles per hour, and wind chill values tomorrow will be as low as 27 degrees. Tomorrow night, we could have some scattered snow showers. In fact, that chance of precipitation for tomorrow night is 50%, with mostly cloudy skies, low temperature around 27 degrees. Westerly winds will be 8 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour, and our wind chill value Wednesday night be as low as 20 degrees. Thursday, we expect scattered snow showers. Well, we have a chance for it. That chance of precipitation for Thursday is 40%, with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 39 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at 13 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Saturday night, well, let's do Thursday night first. We could have some scattered snow showers before midnight. Then scattered rain and snow showers. Chance of precipitation for Thursday night is 40%. Will be mostly cloudy with low around 28. Then Friday, we should be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 42. Friday night will be mostly clear with a low around 23 degrees. Saturday should be sunny with a high near 46. And now let's talk about Saturday night, when it will be partly cloudy with a low around 25 degrees. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high near 43. Then Sunday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 21 degrees for New Year's Eve. And New Year's Day should be mostly sunny with our high temperature near 39 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. The 7th annual Feeding the Economy report released by 25 food and ag groups earlier this year contains some powerful information on jobs, wages, and economic output pertaining to the U.S. food and ag industries and their suppliers. The report shows the U.S. food and agriculture sector supports about 23 million jobs, provides $927 billion in wages, and is especially vital to our rural communities. These are farm-to-fork numbers, encompassing the 2 million-plus farms and ranches that cover 2 out of every 5 acres in the U.S., and all the truck drivers, food scientists, and production workers employed in manufacturing, processing, and storage facilities in the supply chain. It also includes the grocery stores, restaurants, and other retail locations. U.S. food and ag industries are responsible for more than $8.6 trillion worth of our country's economic activity. Nearly 23 million jobs are supported by these industries. When considering the food and ag industries in this country, many fail to see beyond the cornfields and hog barns. American agriculture is a behemoth. It's critical not only in that it ensures a safe and abundant food supply, but gives us economic opportunity and stability as well. While many industries in this country, in this world, closed down during the pandemic, America's farms and ranches continued with business as usual. It reminds me of the sign at the old Huck's convenience store in Jacksonville, Illinois, back in the 80s. The sign read, "We never close." I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. Norburn, Missouri farmer Kyle Durham was appointed to serve on the United Soybean Board. He's the next in a line of soybean leaders that goes back generations.
When Grandpa was attending meetings all the time, Dad was back home covering the farming duties, and then Dad took over going to the meetings and everything, and Grandpa was back home farming, and now I'm running the meetings and Dad's back home farming. So it speaks to the value and the high esteem in which we hold USB and Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council.
What Durham has in common with prior generations is their passion to serve.
I'm excited to get engaged with farmers from across the nation that all share that same passion, and really looking to see how we can continue to build regional and nationwide programs that really benefit soybean farmers.
Learn more at mosoy.org from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
To all Vital Farms farmers, thank you for all of your hard work in bringing bounty to our table. I cannot imagine what our lives would be like without you. I know there are times when you must get tired and feel underappreciated, wondering why you do what you do. But please, know our household appreciates you every day. Our communities need you. Our country needs you.
Vital Farms and its customers would like to thank all the farmers for their hard work this season. Learn more and leave your own holiday message for them at vitalfarms.com/thank you. Actual customer note read by Vital Farms crew member.
Direct cash cattle trade is quiet, and cash hogs are not reported at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report, brought to you by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Onward to Orlando, CattleCon 24 is just around the corner. Register today at convention.ncba.org. Direct cash cattle business is off to its typically slow start. Bids and asking prices have yet to surface. Buyers and sellers are busy preparing for the short trading week. Significant trade volume could hold out until sometime Thursday or Friday. The bulk of last week's business in the north took place Wednesday and Thursday with a little cleanup trade on Friday. Deals range from $268 to $273, mostly $270 to $271, $2 to $3 higher than the prior week's business. Southern live deals held out until Friday, and it was at mostly $171, a dollar above the previous week's weighted averages. Boxed beef is lower at midday on light demand for light offerings. Choice down 48 cents at $292.45. Select is 45 cents lower at $260.70. In South Dakota last week, steer calves were $7 to $10 higher, with instances of $15 higher. Heifer calves were $8 to $10 higher. Yearling steers were steady to $3 higher, and heifers were steady to $5 higher. The USDA says there was very good demand for calves, moderate to good demand for yearlings. Last week's stronger cash business helped provide a little glimmer of hope for business. Medium and large one feeder steers, 600 to 648 pounds, brought $256 to $283. Feeder steers, 700 to 741 pounds, brought $221 to $225. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 751 to 799 pounds, brought $193 to $221.50. Cash hog prices were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. There were very few negotiated purchases. It's likely another slow week of business due to the holiday shortened week. Supplies of market-ready hogs remain more than ample, and according to the latest quarterly Hogs and Pigs report, that isn't likely to change anytime soon. Demand for U.S. pork has been relatively strong on the global market, but domestic demand continues its struggle. The 5-day rolling average for barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct is 48.09. It's 48.22 for the Iowa, Minnesota, and it's at 48.26 in the Western Corn Belt. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady from last week at $44, and pork values are higher at midday, up $1.69 at $83.90. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, can potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
AA made all the difference in my life. I noticed that most of the goals I had as a kid were slipping by. I didn't feel like the person I hoped to be. After all those years of drinking, I really didn't know myself. When I was out there drinking, I was always looking for the next great party to make me feel all right. With AA, I found a better way of life. And I feel good in my everyday life, even without a drink in my hand.
Visit AA.org for more information and download the Meeting Guide app to find a meeting near you.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Jane Frances Marshall, age 73, of Sligo, passed away Wednesday, December 20th. A funeral mass for Jane Marshall will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. Visitation will also be on Wednesday from 10 a.m. until service time at 11 at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. Burial will be in the Sligo Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made in memory of Jane Marshall to the ALS Society online at donate.als.com or left at Wilson Mortuary. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Jane Frances Marshall of Sligo are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Today is the last day to file for the municipal election that will be held in April that will determine all school district board seats, the City of Salem mayor and East and West Ward alderman positions, Salem Memorial Hospital board positions for District 4, 5, and 6 with varying terms, 2 Dent County Health Center board positions, and a board position on the Dent County Fire Protection District Board. In Bunker, the mayor's position as well as 2 aldermanic seats will be determined in April, as well as the city tax collector's position. 2 board positions for the Bunker R3 school district will be voted on. People will need to register at the office of the political subdivision that they are wishing to run for by the close of business today. If you are unsure what time that might be, please contact those offices by phone to be sure. An accident occurred Friday afternoon at 4:40 on I-44 westbound at the 216.8 mile marker. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 1998 Kenworth T600 being driven by 59-year-old Randy Hutmacher of Springdale, Arkansas, changed lanes and struck a 2007 Ford Focus being driven by 34-year-old Joseph Miskew of Cuba. The Ford then ran off the interstate and struck the cable barrier. Miskew suffered serious injuries and was transported by North Crawford ambulance to Missouri Baptist Hospital. Both drivers were wearing safety restraints. The Kenworth had moderate damage and was able to be driven from the scene. The Ford sustained extensive damage and was removed from the scene by Chris & Sons Towing. An accident occurred Thursday morning just after 9:45 in Cass County on southbound I-49 at the 167-mile marker. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2019 Freightliner being driven by 46-year-old Lee Sutton of Houston, Texas, pulled onto the roadway from the shoulder. The towed unit of the Freightliner was then struck by a 2016 Hyundai Elantra being driven by 27-year-old Alicia Hendricks of Salem. Hendricks suffered moderate injuries and was taken by the West Peculiar EMS to the Belton Regional Hospital. Sutton received minor injuries and was transported by a state trooper to Cass County Regional Medical Center in Harrisonville. The Elantra was totaled and removed from the scene by Jay's Southland Towing. The Freightliner was able to be driven from the scene. Both drivers were wearing seat restraints. The Highway Patrol was assisted on the scene by the Peculiar Police Department. An accident occurred Thursday evening in Dent County around 8:10 on Dent County Road 3220, about a quarter of a mile south of Dent County Road 3240. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2007 Chevrolet Silverado being driven northbound by a 17-year-old male juvenile swerved to avoid a deer in the road. The driver then overcorrected, traveled off the right side of the roadway, and the Chevy overturned. Two occupants that were in the vehicle were 16-year-old female juveniles. They both suffered minor injuries and were taken by a private conveyance to the Salem Memorial Hospital. The report stated that all three involved were wearing seat restraints. The Silverado sustained extensive damage and was removed from the scene by Whitaker's Towing. Welcome to the new year at Montauk State Park with a guided hike on Pine Ridge Trail. The moderately difficult trail has some steep sections as it winds through Montauk Upland Forest Natural Area and along a ridge of mature pine woodlands. The trail is less than 2 miles long and the hike begins at 10 in the morning. Participants must register at iCampMo.com and use the Choose Date box to find the listing. For assistance in registering, call 573-548-2225. Meet at 10 o'clock at the Nature Center. Montauk State Park is located at 345 County Road 6670, Salem. And if you'd like more information on state parks and historic sites, visit mostateparks.com. Live Christmas trees after the holidays are a win-win for fish and anglers if you have a pond or lake. They can create an underwater condominium for fish to take a load off. In turn, they can also be popular spots for anglers who are searching for their next big fish jackpot. The trees benefit some of the most popular fish that anglers like to reel in, including largemouth bass, bluegill, red ear sunfish, and crappie. If you don't have a pond or lake and your community does not offer a tree recycling program, there are several creative ways to make further use of your tree. You can place the tree in the backyard to offer cover for wildlife or under bird feeders to provide nesting locations in the branches. Your tree can also be shredded or chipped for mulch. If you use a live evergreen and your ground is still soft enough to spade, add your tree to your home landscape for your years of enjoyment and wildlife cover. Dent County Prosecutor Andrew Curley reported that on Wednesday, December 13th in Dent County in front of Judge Michael Randazzo, Tabitha Bruder of Springfield pleaded guilty to the possession of methamphetamine. Bruder had prior felony convictions, and Judge Randazzo sentenced her to serve 5 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections as requested by the prosecuting attorney. This Sunday, there will be a New Year's Eve ball at the Salem Community Center at the Armory at 7 p.m. The event is brought to you as a partnership between Healthy Dent County and the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and sponsored by agent Jonas Schaefer with American Family Insurance. The event is for adults only and will feature a dinner at 7:30, followed by dancing with the band Misfire and DJ Kim Steelman. There will also be a champagne toast at midnight with party favors as well. Tickets for individuals will be $55 and $100 per couple, or a group can reserve a table of 8 for $400. Tickets are available at the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. If you'd like more information, contact the Chamber at 573-729-6900 or call Healthy Dent County office at 573-729-8163. Beginning January 1st, the USDA Forest Service will be adjusting fees at Mark Twain National Forest developed recreational areas. A vast majority of the forest is free for visitors to access and enjoy, but fees are needed to maintain the sites that offer amenities, things like fire rings, trash service, portable water, that's potable water of course, electricity, paved parking, and more. In 2004, Congress passed the Federal Lands Recreation Enhancement Act, which allows the Forest Service to retain 95% of revenue collected at recreational sites and use the funds locally to operate, maintain, and improve the sites. Revenue is reinvested into forest recreation sites in the form of trash pickups, septic and toilet pumping, painting, cleaning, and addressing the backlog of deferred maintenance, conducting patrols, and maintaining highly used trails and campsites. Local areas that will be affected at the price change or by that price change include the Red Bluff Campground and Day Use, Council Bluffs Campground and Day Use, and Loggers Lake Campground and Day Use. For a list of all the different fee increases at each of these campgrounds, go to www.fs.usda.gov. Beginning January 2nd, 2024, Big Spring Campground will be closed for approximately 30 days to complete utility upgrades. The work is being completed by Blenderman Construction in conjunction with the ongoing renovation of the Big Spring Lodge and cabins. During this time, while water and electric are unavailable at campsites and restrooms, we encourage visitors to camp at Alley Spring, Round Spring, or other nearby campgrounds. There are locally owned campgrounds and lodging near Van Buren, and the park offers primitive camping south of Big Spring. For updates on the closure or information on other park campgrounds, call 573-323-4236 or visit Park's Facebook page or website at www.nps.gov/OZAR. Well, that's been a look at local news and was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Football season is vaccine season. Get your COVID-19 vaccine information from your healthcare provider. Dr. Laura Morris with University of Missouri Healthcare.
Immunity after getting the shots, even if you got 2 or 3, and that immunity tapers off and drops down. It's important to get your shot updated. So the vaccine that you can get this fall will be a good match. It'll help protect you the way that the vaccines you got last year or the year before. So we need to keep you updated.
A message from the Missouri Immunization Coalition. Learn more at moimmunize.org.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with 2 hands, and flushed it on the way down. C. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins!
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The Bragging Rights Trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
Why is the world's #1 selling brand of chainsaws not sold at Lowe's or the Home Depot? We can give you over 10,000 reasons. That's how many authorized local steel dealers you can find across the country. Visit one and you'll find a range of dependable gas and battery-powered tools. From trimmers and blowers to mowers and more, trusted by homeowners and pros all over the world. And you'll find service and help from experienced professionals. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. Lowe's and Home Depot are trademarks for their respective companies.
It's now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your Ozark sports leader. The Salem boys basketball team will be in the Cabool tournament today at 4:30 against Alton in the first round. The winner will play Wednesday at 6, while the loser will play at noon Wednesday at the Cabool High School Gymnasium. KSMO will not be covering the Cabool tournament. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers will be in the Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament and will play Norwood at 2:30 today at the Mountain Grove Gym. The winner will play at 4 o'clock against Mountain Grove Wednesday, while the loser will draw a bye on Wednesday. Jordan Cairo scored 2 goals as the St. Louis Blues rallied from 3 goals down in the third period and scored 5 straight times, beating Chicago Saturday 7-5. Justin Falk scored the game winner as the Blues host Dallas Wednesday night at 6:30 on KSMO Radio. The Fighting Illini came out firing on all cylinders Friday night and jumped out to a 25-point halftime lead in the bragging rights game Friday night as they beat Missouri 97-73. Missouri is now 7-5 on the year and have lost 3 straight games. They'll play Central Arkansas Saturday at 1:30, and you can hear the game right here on KSMO. The Las Vegas Raiders scored on Kansas City fumble, then 7 seconds later scored on an interception return as they upset Kansas City Monday 20-14. The Chiefs fall to 9-6 on the year and are 2-4 in their last 6 games. They'll play Cincinnati on Sunday. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with football, where the Kansas City Chiefs fell to the Las Vegas Raiders with a final count of 20-14 at Arrowhead Stadium yesterday. The Chiefs losing to the Raiders for the first time since 2020, missing out on an opportunity to clinch the AFC West for an 8th straight year. They'll have another opportunity this weekend, and those goals, and once in the playoffs, are still all achievable, according to quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
I still believe that we can go do what we want to do. It's just how can we correct it as quickly as possible. We're at 2 games left that are guaranteed, and then you talk about the playoffs, and so all you can do is move on to that next day, get better then, and try to be better the next time we step on the field.
Chiefs record falls to 9-6, play host to the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday. To college football, where the Missouri Tigers getting set for Friday's Cotton Bowl date against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For wide receiver Theo Wees coming into Mizzou as a transfer, he was just looking to make his mark, and he did that as a leader as well.
I believe I was just another leader that was added to the locker room. You know, a great brotherhood. You know, they brought me in, they showed me the ropes, and you know, we just stuck together. And like, I really give all the credit to the team. Like, I am my own person, of course. I'm my own leader, of course, and I brought something different to the team, but it was the brotherhood that really just made everything fall into place.
Mizzou and Ohio State kick off at 7 o'clock on Friday night in the Cotton Bowl. To college basketball, an extended holiday break for the men's Division I teams in the state. Hockey, after an extended holiday break, the St. Louis Blues back on home ice tomorrow night, skating against the Dallas Stars. Remember, driving CMVs during winter is no joke. Remember, always be cautious, be prepared, and be safe. Simple actions save lives. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Many business owners and entrepreneurs today are drowning in unsecured debt and just can't stop incurring more. Business Debtors Anonymous is a 12-step recovery program where you will receive support for doing business and living life without incurring new unsecured debt. Business Debtors Anonymous offers meetings every day where members support one another to help them stop incurring new unsecured debt. You're not alone. Visit helpfordebtors.org. That's helpfordebtors.org.
If I could be you,
and you could be me,
for just 1 hour,
if you could find a way
to get inside
each other's mind,
walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
We've all felt left out. And for some, that feeling lasts more than a moment. We can change that. Learn how at belongingbeginswithus.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Walk a mile in my shoes. There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these great deals on a holiday gift guide at K&H Auto Supply, including a Performance Tool 2-pack hybrid handle knife set for $19.99, Performance Tool LED work light for only $11.99, and Titan magnetic pickup tool for $5.99. Happy holidays from K&H Auto Supply here in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Of course I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to clean tough messes off my stovetop and bathtub. But then I discovered I can also use it to easily clean my patio furniture and even my shoes. I'm hooked.
And when wipes won't cut it, I use Magic Eraser Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
The following message is brought to you by Show Me Zero. Some decisions can't be reversed, like the decision to drink and drive, or letting your friends drive impaired. So this holiday season, and every time you plan on drinking, make a plan for a sober ride before you go out, so you know you can get home safely. That way this doesn't have to happen. Buckle up, phone down, slow down, drive sober. Simple actions save lives.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
Spilled your milkshake? Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up spills quicker. And each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less than the leading Ordinary brand. So you can get back to your milkshake.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Have you ever met a nematode? Probably not. But this sneaky ingrate and its billions of friends steal soybean yields right out from under your nose. Nematodes cause up to $1.5 billion in soybean revenue loss each year. And if that's not enough, they also amplify sudden death syndrome. Why? Because they're microscopic good-for-nothing thieves, that's why. Take action against these yield-stealing jerks with Allevo soybean seed treatment from BASF, the only proven winner against both SEN and SDS. And remember to always read and follow label directions.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
Missouri Net News, I'm Cameron Connor. The post-holiday retail rush is on in Missouri. Elisa Nelson reports.
Many shoppers will be flooding Missouri stores today with their holiday gift returns and to use gift cards. Some retailers will also begin offering holiday items at deep discounts, attracting shoppers looking for the post-holiday deals. The National Retail Federation says 70% of U.S. shoppers plan to shop after Christmas. Elisa Nelson, Missouri Net.
And live Christmas trees are wanted to build the underwater dreams for Missouri's fish. They act as an underwater condominium in lakes and ponds and can be hot spots for fish to take a load off. The recycled trees are also popular spots for anglers who are searching for the next big catch. To donate a live Christmas tree, remove all decorations and bring the tree to a drop-off site. Contact a local Missouri Department of Conservation office to find out where a nearby drop-off is located. If you're looking for more news around the state, head to MissouriNet.com. This is Missouri Net News.
If you or someone you know is experiencing a mental health, suicide, or substance use crisis, call, text, or chat 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, trained crisis specialists will listen to your concerns, provide support, and get you the help you need. There is hope. The Lifeline works. For 24/7 confidential support, just call, text, or chat 988. A message from the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
The following message is brought to you by Show Me Zero. Some decisions can't be reversed, like the decision to drink and drive, or letting your friends drive impaired. So this holiday season, and every time you plan on drinking, make a plan for a sober ride before you go out, so you know you can get home safely. That way this doesn't have to happen. Buckle up, phone down, slow down, drive sober. Simple actions save lives.
Hear the best music every day. KSMO, Salem.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jed Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know.